The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
I'm a big fish in a small pond. Got my days free and the nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be. Who I am is fine with me. To I am, to I am, who I am is fine with me.
Hi, everybody. It's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? Happy Labor Day week. So yesterday was Labor Day. Yep, yesterday was Labor Day. And Leo and I were talking a while back, just a couple minutes ago, about different things he did with his kids for Labor Day. And I'd actually like to bring in my sidekick immediately. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Leo Rodriguez.
Hola. Hello.
Oh, there he is. Leo, happy Labor Day to you, my friend.
Happy Labor Day. You are definitely a worker, so I celebrate you.
You know what? Thank you for saying that. Because today I actually didn't know if I was coming or going because I was delivering sauce in New Jersey. And I was like so crazy trying to get back here. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay because the duplex has been closed for about a month now that they're doing repairs. And I have a little extra time. And so it's good to reconnect with my customers.
And everybody misses your sauce when it's gone. I tell you that.
Well, I'll tell you, people were so happy I was doing it again. So let me put this out there for the next few weeks until the duplex reopens, which I think is September 16th. That's their date. So it means I wouldn't start working till like the 20-something. So I have a few weeks now. I'll be doing sauce calls. If anybody wants sauce that's in the New York, New Jersey area, please let me know, and we will coordinate. But also, I always bring some to Brandy's and Stonewall and the duplex when it's open. I usually make some for the staff. So if you're someone that wants sauce, I have marinara, bolognese, meatballs, spicy sausage, and chicken soup. 3 King's chicken soup. So, which is a spicy Middle Eastern spices.
I'll tell you, the best meal I had when I visited New York, and I had a lot of food, but was late night getting home from Miles' show, and we had Maria's meatballs in a sandwich.
Oh my!
Oh, so good, so good.
Little Miles, I worked with him last night because he was filling in for Suzie Camp, who's going to be on our show tonight. I'm so excited. My sidekick, my fun. We missed you, Suzie. But I got to tell you, Miles hustled. He has a lot of hustle. He's a good kid. And Sarah Glassman was working with us as well, so we had a nice night. But you were very missed, Suzie. Dominic Pupa, admit that you just put ragu. Oh, stop it.
I did not.
It's so far from the truth. I don't even think I've ever had ragu. What do you think of that?
Oh, good.
I don't think I've ever even had that. My mother was from Italy. She cooked every day, and I learned to cook from her, and I love to cook. Oh, my God, it's Karen Mack. Karen Mack was just at my apartment a few hours ago, so patient with my puppies because they were dying for her attention. She came up and got some chicken soup and some marinara. Andy Prasky, the most handsome hottie, has joined us. Hi, Andy. Eddie Kutu. Oh, my God. Hi, Ed. Mr. July in our calendar. Mr. July, Eddie, it was so nice. You know, a lot of people are vying for that July spot now. But, you know, I got to tell the people that were in the first year calendar, like Rena's going to join us in a minute. And her husband was one of the originals. Now all my cousins are trying to get on that bandwagon. But Ron Berge was, one of the originals, Mr. February.
The OG of Mr. February.
The OG.
Original gangster.
That's right. Ike Avelli has joined us.
Hi.
The funny and adorable Ike Avelli has joined us. Did I miss anybody? Dominic Pupa, I'm not even going to give a shout out to because he's accusing me of things. He is high maintenance. But you know who's lovely? His husband, Neil.
Yes.
And it was Neil's birthday last week. Happy birthday again to Neil. An angel. That man is an angel and a saint.
even though they're younger than me, I assume that they're older than me, and I always called Neil and Poopa mom and dad. So, guess who mom is?
Well, listen, we don't want to discriminate. Whoever wants to be mom can be mom. So, who am I taking care of right now? Where is she? You want to come up and say hello? This is Judy's dog. Well, she's my dog too.
Hi, London.
Say hi, London. Isn't she so friggin' cute?
Let's get a close up on her. So cute.
She really likes to be part of the action. So here you go, bunny. I brought you some treats because I knew she was going to jump up here. But anyway, so Leo, tell us a little bit for Labor Day. What did you do with your kids?
Oh, well,
kids.
We had Labor Day camp because some parents do work on Labor Day. So I'm trying to get myself there. We go. So we had Labor Day camp, and the whole idea of Labor Day, if we're going to get a holiday, you got to understand why you're getting your holiday. If you're getting off school, you got to know why. So
I love that.
When kids came in, they applied for jobs. Line leaders, we were going on a field trip, so we had somebody to follow the line up. We have craft and cleaners, and then we had set up restaurant for lunch because we barbecued. Shouldn't have to set up barbecue because your parents work. So I had 4 servers serving tables at lunch. We had line leaders. We interviewed them before they went on their field trip to the fire department. And then we played Labor Day bingo. And
I love this. This is so creative.
Yeah.
You're so creative, Leo. They are.
My goal is to raise good guests and to be citizens. So
Yes.
if I've got to be part of it, then that's what we're going to do. You're going to grow up learning something.
This is so great.
Hopefully.
Oh, my God. So Dominic says Mr. December. That's right. Ms. December. That's more like it. Actually, I'm very much looking forward to December where we can show Dominic. This little puppy is just dying to be on screen.
Maria, the show can start now because the weather girl is here.
Oh, my God. Thank God. So Rena Cugnelli-Berge, I was talking to her today, and another shout out to Mr. February, Ron Berge, because he, whoever was in this calendar is the original cast. The original cast. That is a collector's item forever and ever. That's the original print.
And when it comes to September, I tell you, I need a sandwich because I like my sandwich on fresh buns.
We have to cover September is very risque.
It's very cheeky.
Yes, it is very cheeky, and we can't show it. But okay, so these two, Thomas and Andrew,
the hunky husbands,
this week, and they're beside themselves with excitement that it's their month, September. So the husbands, oh
my goodness.
Oh, we saw a little.
You know what, though? Since he's watching anyway, we got to go with the original Cheek Master.
Oh, well, he's going to be he's going to pop into our show during the before food segment, and he's going to taste Mi Gente tequila, which my friend Christopher Crosby, who distributes that, works for the company that does, gave me a bottle of tequila, but I can't drink that. I'll get arrested. So I said, I don't drink. I have to be on my game. So I said, who can I get to taste tequila? The tequila master himself, Mario Del. So he's going to pop on and taste the tequila and review it. In the meantime, I do want to, since it's Labor Day, everybody has so many different jobs, and we focus on all these jobs, and so many of our friends work and work and work and work. My friend Kathy Valentine, I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Kathy Valentine. She is not just my friend. She's an amazing director. She's an amazing photographer. She does a lot of weddings. But what does she do? Because, you got to finance your art, right? She is also my insurance agent. Now, that might seem silly to you, but boy, do I love having an insurance agent that's also my friend that I can text and ask a million questions to. And so Kathy Valentine, she covers the New York area, and now she just became licensed in New Jersey. She's a sweetheart. A lot of you know her. She's great friends with a lot of people that we know. Nate, Bill T. Hall. She does a lot of those cruises, the RSVP, the family cruises, the Rosie cruises. She does a lot of those. And she's an amazing director, amazing photographer. So Kay Valentine at allstate.com. If you need an insurance agent, and everybody does, and let me tell you what I do. I have my car insured by her, my apartment insurance. What else do I have? And I have life insurance, believe it or not. And she takes care of all of it. I got a bundle there, and it's really, really, really reasonable, and she will take care of you. So I did want to give a shout out to my friend Kathy Valentine, who is going to be on our show soon. She's just super busy. So I did want to give her a shout out because she's just the best.
Is Rizzo your beneficiary?
One of them, yeah, one of them.
My cats are on mine. Isn't that
I have another friend, but I'm going to bring him on some night. My friend Tom Chu, who actually did all my my living will stuff, and he's great. He's amazing. Everybody should. We're gonna do a show about that.
Can I give a shout out to some laborers, Maria?
Please.
I would like to shout out to our California Fire Department.
Oh my God.
Who are laboring their butts off right now. Here's a map. If you guys can see, I'm up where the little dark red is and the yellow up that way, and towards the south of me, you see the red freckled area. That's all fire right now.
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
moving up this way. The winds are moving up this way. I do have power. We have not been evacuated, but the evacuation notice just came a little closer to my area. So all you firemen who are...
But what does that mean, Leo, for those of us that don't live in California? When you have a
evacuation warning, that means start packing your stuff.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Start packing your stuff. Wait for it. Make sure you have your safety bag. Make sure your animals are ready. I got 2 cats, so I've got my carriers out in the bedroom in case, it gets a little closer. I've got an emergency bag with my underwear, my toothbrush and stuff. I will definitely get my computer if I have to, because I'll have to work. And we'll take off. But those firemen were there, and luckily we had them because, where's our safety guy was here. I don't know where he went.
He'll come back. But okay. Karen Mack just said, I was just with Michael Vaccaro in LA.
I saw that.
Yeah. So, and she was telling me about her trying to fly back. It was an adventure. It was crazy.
I bet.
All because they couldn't fill the plane completely with fuel, and a lot of things. They had to stop. It was very, very scary. And Rena's niece, who's my second cousin, Julia Crugnali, beautiful. She's a teacher in LA. Now she teaches in LA, believe it or not. Her boyfriend is going to UCLA for his master's.
Oh, nice.
She teaches there. And so I said to her today, let me have her number. I want to text her. So to all our California friends, we're thinking of you. We love you. And just hang in there.
Luckily, we had somebody on backup. Somebody that we trust and we love. A brother from another mother. I said
to myself, what am I going to do if Leo can't do the show? So I text our emergency crew.
Where is he going?
It says first place New York Yankees.
Unfortunately, he's a little delusional.
But he's right.
Let him though.
Listen, I am one of those people that what's fair is fair. Now I can't see you. Are you by yourself in the dark?
I am. I'm always in the dark by myself. That's
He's our emergency crew guy. I said, Chris DePiero, who can save me if Leo is not available because of the fire? And I thought, should I cancel the show? And then I said, let me text Chris, and if he can do it. So he was on standby all day. So we want to give a huge shout out to our emergency crew from the first place Yankees. I said it. You see, I said it for you. Because my Red Sox are...
You say it like it's a big deal, Maria. Like it's a big deal that you're saying it.
It is a big deal.
What do you mean it's a big... You would never say that my Red Sox... When my Red Sox are in first place, you don't say I have to give it up for the Red Sox.
I'm sorry, but who's in first place right now?
Well, the Dodgers in your division.
Thank you.
For sure.
That Chris heard me say that. I just want to make sure.
Chris, where is your video? I can't see you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really.
First place Yankees, that's all it says.
We can hear you, though.
We can't see you.
Oh, I don't know. It says that I'm here. My camera is on.
It's just
I'm going to pop you in and out.
Shall I refresh this real quick?
Let's refresh.
Pop out. I popped him in and out. Yeah, he needs to refresh, maybe.
He needs to refresh me.
All right, hold on. Go refresh. Hold on.
All right, so Rena says, why is Chris sitting in the dark? I know. Anything could happen. But he was on standby.
Sorry. They're always in the dark.
He's always in the dark. But I said to him, listen, since you're off the hook because Leo is able to run the show, but why don't you pop in anyway and say hello? And I, as a thank you, will, as a Red Sox fan, but I'm not like people that we know, I will give it up for his team because they're doing very well. They're in first place. He's coming. Oh, there he. Oh no. That's
Hi, Mr. January.
That's Mr. January.
Oh my God! I'm so
Oh my
embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed.
What did I tell you?
Oh
You're
my
going to
God.
ruin your
You need to
dentures
get
if you
me
keep
on
that
that
thing.
I can't believe there he is,
Oh my
Mr.
God,
New
so
Year.
embarrassed.
You realize?
Not that I keep.
Oh.
I keep it very handy.
Can I tell you something?
He probably has September just underneath there.
Not only were you my first guest on my show ever,
Yeah.
you were my first calendar boy ever,
Yep.
Mr. Baby New Year. And you are the emergency crew guy, first sub. You are the first standby.
We got to give him credit though, because he caught StreamYard first, and he was
God,
contagious.
that's right.
He was contagious and gave it to us.
Yeah, I invented it.
He invented StreamYard. It was his idea to do a StreamYard show. Remember we did that that voting show we all did? That was a really good show. And Chris,
I enjoyed that.
All because of you now that we do StreamYard. All because of you. So shout out to your Yankees. They're doing incredibly well. I heard today that if Aaron Judge, he's got 53 home runs or 54, something
54,
like that.
I was there for the 54th home run.
Oh, wow. Roger Maris is the only other player without an asterisk that has 61, without like all that steroids bullshit. Excuse my language. But so if Aaron Judge hits 61 in the next few games, he ties his record and could beat it. So that's something to watch. That's something to watch for your Yankees. Yeah, it is history. Now, we have some other big Yankee fans on the show tonight. I don't know if you know about them. Big Yankee fans. And we are going to pop them in.
Should we show some artwork from our Yankee fan?
Yes.
Because I know she's got a big premiere coming up, right, for a very important festival.
Yeah, please.
And she's so talented.
So talented.
She's got abs to sing with.
Oh no!
Come on.
You've seen Lavinia Draper, haven't you?
Is that appropriate?
He had relations with Lavinia Draper.
He did.
Oh. Look at her hair moving. That's really
I love that.
cool.
That's from her hair blow. That's her fashion statement.
Well, look at all
Songs by Lynn Fortis.
And that's at the United Solo. October 21st is sold out. November 11th still has seats.
I'm so jealous.
Unbelievable. Should we pull in another one of our favorite Yankee fans? Oh my God!
Hi, Barbara.
Barbara and Susan Campanero have joined us tonight. This is incredible.
How are you, Maria?
Oh my God, Barbara, how are you doing?
She's good. The problem is I don't know what it is, Leo, but you're not coming in very loud, so I might have to repeat some things to Mommy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not loud for us. We don't know how to fix that. So it's okay. It's okay.
All right, but you're doing it from your phone, honey?
Yeah, we're doing it from the phone.
All right, we'll talk a little louder then. Listen, sometimes you got to shout. So let me ask you something. What is going on in Florida? Barbara, fill us in. What's happening in Florida? What should we know about?
Well, things have been crazy in my neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
The other day
Meaning 2 days ago.
2 days ago, we were coming back from shopping, and there's 2 police cars right in front of my house where I can't even park my car. So Susan, she jumps out, and she sees a policeman in my neighbor at
the neighbor's house.
At the neighbor's house,
and I said, "What's going on here?" My mother, she's 88 years old. What's going on with these people? Because the lady next door told my mother that she had been to jail, and during COVID, she was hugging my mother, saying, "I love you," and I'm like, back up for my mother. And my mother's like, "Susie, you're being nasty." And I'm like, well, it's COVID, and she's hugging you and saying she loves you, and now she's in jail. So now there's police at the door. Right. So there's police at the door, and the police says, we're trying to get him to the hospital. So explain who he is, Mom.
He's my neighbor who one day, this is quite a few months ago, there was a package in front of my door. And I said, oh, I didn't expect a package. And it was for the neighbor. And I said, oh, it's the neighbor. I said, well, let me see if I can pick it up. It was too heavy. So I said, well, I can't lift it. So I went and knocked at his door.
She knocks at his door.
He opens the door, and all he has on us, what are those things?
A jockstrap.
A jockstrap.
No!
So he said, oh, wait a minute, I'll come over and pick it up. I said, you are not coming over in front of my house dressed like that. He said, well, aren't we neighbors? And I said, we're not bosom buddies.
Woo! Right? He's crackpot. And then today, again, there were police at their door. So, no, whatever. She's like, I wonder if they can hear. But anyway, we're telling Mommy she's not allowed to associate with those people at all. But we have a question for the gentlemen, Leo and Chris.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a multiple choice question. You're hanging on your jockstrap. You're 80.
You're how old are you?
Your 88-year-old neighbor, Barbara Campanero, knocks on your door. Do you A, put on your house pants, B, get a robe, C, talk through the door, or D, come out in the jockstrap and say, we're neighbors, you can see my wares? Which one?
Well, listen, wait,
a beach shower, right?
Listen, Mario Davila has joined us from Brandy's Piano Bar.
Mario, if you were in your jockstrap and my mother knocked at the door, please tell us, what would you do in your own words? It doesn't have to be multiple choice. Me and my niece were so upset we started binge eating immediately when we heard the story about the jockstrap. We would like to know, Mario, you sexy man, what would you do if my mother knocked at your door and you were in a jockstrap?
If it was a beautiful woman like Barbara, I'd run inside and get my top hat.
Oh, wow, what a great answer. Barbara, do you know who Mario is? He's Mr. Look, he's Mr. June.
What is the difference? We're neighbors.
That's Mario, Mom. He's in the Maria Gentili
apron.
Wow.
I love my apron.
Did you see the picture of my mother in the apron, Leo?
Yes, I did.
But wait,
it's in the promo.
She has a calendar as well, doesn't she?
I was never so shocked. And he wanted to come right in front of my house to pick up the package in the jockstrap. I could see my old neighbors saying, what the hell is Barbara doing with this man? You know?
Did you hear what Mario said? Bend over and get the package. That is Chris, did you want to jump in here? What would you like to
What kind of show is this? What's going on?
Well, I said to my mother, what do you want to tell Maria about? And she said she wanted to talk about the jockstrap story.
Well, I think it's an important story. Because, and I like that you're asking the gentleman. Did you, by the way, these are all calendar boys. You know that, right? So,
all these men are in the calendar. So, Ma, you stay with Maria. I'm going to grab the calendar.
What?
Real quick, Maria. I just noticed that there's a piano in the picture. I just noticed.
Oh, you mean
Maria,
from this October?
So
yeah.
funny,
I never noticed that piano.
And it was so funny because my granddaughter, I don't know why she did this. They were all nervous about their old grandma, 88-year-old grandma. And she's cutting cheese and eating it with pretzels. I said, what are you going to do, eat that whole thing of cheese?
And see, I bring my calendar everywhere, even on vacation to my mother.
Yes. So I came
across mine the other day, too.
Yeah, so Chris DePiero is Baby New Year.
This is Chris right up here.
Yeah.
See?
With
you, right?
Look.
Then there's
Leo. Oh,
Leo,
no,
that's Jay, my good friend. He's in the video. This is Mario is here.
Where's
How
that?
cute
Right here.
Mario is.
See, Ma, cute, right?
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
Adorable.
And then we've got Leo. He's here, Ma.
Let's see
Leo
what
he was just last month.
And he has a
My
coffee
Janet.
warmer.
Uh-huh.
Yes, a coffee warmer. There he is.
Yeah.
And that maybe, let me tell you, we have all these boys. Maybe that's why California is on fire.
Right.
That's all I have
Could
to
be.
say. Barbara, what's going on? And is it very hot in Florida?
What's going on?
Is it hot? Is it hot?
Oh,
I
it's
bet you
terrible.
it's
Today it
very
was
noisy in Florida.
102 in Orlando.
Oh
It was
my
hot.
And my problem is with my car.
Oh, tell about the car.
My
Okay.
air conditioning just went.
Okay. So her windows don't work. Here's the deal. This is my mother's last car. She's 88.
I'm not going to buy a new car.
She's not going to buy it. The windows don't work, and now there's no air. So I was going to go visit Paul Maisano with Mommy today, but I was like, we will die
Yeah.
in the car getting there, and we won't be able to breathe, so I have to take it to Firestone. So what happened, Mom?
So they looked it over, and then we called them up. And at first, Susan said, "Oh, it'll only be about $150."
What do I know for a car?
Well, it ends up it's going to cost me $2,000.
Oh,
What?
God.
So at
But it's not like the year one when I had a car back in the 80s where you could get a car for $600. A used car is now $6,000, $7,000.
More like
when
12,000.
Elizabeth bought her daughter first little car, she had to pay $6,000 for this little car.
But we can't let Grandma melt.
No,
She's
no.
got to have air.
Listen, Barbara, take the Bitcoin money out. Just
So then
get
enough.
the air conditioner fixed.
She looked at her pennies and she saw she had enough.
Yes.
And then I said, well, I have enough money to pay for it. I don't want to be without my car.
No, you
Because I
can't.
go shopping.
Okay.
I go to Elizabeth's house. I go to church.
All
I
right.
go to art class on Wednesday.
Art class. Oh my gosh. Her art is amazing. I got to go get her art. So here's another thing. Please, the three of you and Maria, you gorgeous Madam Maria, please explain to my mother that Uber and Lyft is not a bad thing. She's very aggravated with the idea that one day she'll have to Uber or Lyft.
But you know what I
Is
told
she going to be
you today?
driving? She's going to be an Uber
Maria,
driver?
suppose I just need a quart of milk and a loaf of bread. I'm going to spend $12 to go get that, and then I have to pay $12 to call them to bring me back home. That's ridiculous.
You know what? You do have a point there. But what I would do, Barbara, is I would make a longer list than just bread or milk. You call the Uber. Well, Chris is an Uber driver.
Where's your?
Chris is the one that got me Ubering. So, Chris, have you ever had to pick up a quart of milk?
No.
No.
Oh, you
I've
have.
driven people to get a quart of milk.
Funny. So today, Adriana and Susan, they were taking all my artwork. They want to put it in frames.
Your
Right.
artwork. You're doing artwork? Let me see.
So
Well,
Mommy is in art class at church. Okay?
We're going to
Mommy's
make this
in
part
art class at
international.
church. I should have had all this ready. But look at this. Look at my mother's shading. Come on. Look how amazing. Can you see it?
Wow, that's incredible.
Look how
Oh,
pretty.
wow. That's professional.
Mommy does this with Crayola. Look.
Use Crayola pencils.
That
Look at the
is
shading.
fantastic. It's so good. That is
Right? This
so
one's good. It
That
says,
is perfect.
sing
See?
and make music from the heart, says the Lord, or whatever.
Epiphanians. Yay.
That's fantastic. Listen, we have more
Good,
people
nice
have
job.
joined us. Kenny Holcomb has joined us. Rory Taggart has joined us. Richard Skipper. Catherine
Wait a minute.
Hello.
Who's that blonde, gorgeous lady? Who is that?
That is my girlfriend and
What?
and Miss
I'm teasing
October.
because she looks good.
No.
Look at the new hair on that sexy lady.
It's already been shown, girl. It's
I
already
know,
been shown.
We
Why
don't
do
need
you
to do
do
that again.
Maria, you're now international. We're now broadcasting
She's
international.
in Canada right now.
Oh. A
She's in
diesel
Vancouver.
player.
Rory, where are you? Are you? Judy's in Vancouver as we speak.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
How are you guys? How is everybody doing?
Everybody's doing great. You look amazing.
No, we're eating amazing food.
What are you having? What is it?
Brioche. This is like a brioche.
Mommy just said, Judy, who is this pretty lady? Judy, have you met Barbara?
I've never met her, no.
Mommy just said, who is this pretty lady? This is Maria's girlfriend.
I do.
This is Mama.
We have to go to Orlando and see Barbara Campanaro. We should go.
Oh, she loves visitors. But don't wear your underwear outside your clothes. She doesn't like that. She likes. We told the story of her neighbor who walks around in his jockstrap in the neighborhood. Not good.
Ask Judy what she would do. What would you do, Judy? Ask her.
Judy, if you knocked on your neighbor's door and they were wearing a jockstrap, would you A, run for the hills, B, be angry, C, tell him he cannot come over just like that, put on your houseband, or D, pretend like it didn't happen, don't tell anyone in your family until weeks later when the police are at your door, then finally the jockstrap story comes out. This is why I was binge eating, because Mommy has stalled some man's jockstrap.
Okay, so Judy, which option would you choose? If you got a package at your apartment that belongs to you next to a neighbor, knock on his door and he's in his jockstrap, and he says, "I'll come over and get it," what would you do?
I think it depends on what he looks like.
Mommy, what does he look like?
He is not good looking.
Okay.
Now listen.
It's different if he had a beautiful shape.
Oh, it's different if he had a beautiful shape. Okay.
I mean, I'm with you, Barbara.
If he had a beautiful shape, Mom, let's talk about it. Mom, if he had a beautiful shape, what would happen?
I'd still tell him to go put your pants on.
You tell him, Barbara.
Go put your pants on. Listen, we're going to take a moment because Mario Davila, who is here to help us tonight, my friend Christopher Crosby, his husband is Stuart, works for Mi Gente Tequila, and he gave me a bottle, but I cannot drink liquor because it's not going to be good. So I said, Mario, who do I know that is a tequila expert? And
I drink a lot.
Well, no, you're tequila, Mario. So I said, Mario, would you mind testing this tequila? Tell me what you think. So he did, and Mario, what do you think? So,
all right. So I've been working on my glass of tequila this afternoon. And, that's my water. This is my tequila.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
So first off, I want to talk about their marketing.
Okay.
Can you see this?
Yes.
It's a very light pink box, and there's a little gold bunny on it. And mi gente, I think, is a made-up word. I'm pretty sure it's made up. It refers to mi gente, which means my people, but they've feminized it. Is that a word? Feminized it?
Yeah.
Made it feminine. And I've got to say, the master tequilera, the tequila maker, the master distiller, is a woman, which is pretty rare in this industry. And this is a really feminine tasting tequila.
And what do you mean by that?
It's got some floral notes to it. It's not harsh at all. It's one of the smoothest tequilas out there. It's got a little vanilla to it, but it's not overwhelming like Casamigos.
Wow.
It's got like some melon notes to it, some papaya notes to it. It's really good. It's one of the smoothest tequilas I've had. And this is a Joven. This is not in a barrel. This is straight out of the distillation process right into the
Joven means young.
Joven means young. It's not aged at all.
Not for me.
Delicious. It's really good. I'm enjoying it.
Oh,
Thank
I'm
you.
so glad. That was so more detailed than I thought it was going to be. Thank you, Mario.
For those people that drink like gold and silver and especial, where would you find it on that range for somebody like towards a silver-esque?
Are you talking about price or taste?
Taste.
Taste. It tastes like a reposado. It tastes
Okay.
smoother than most silver tequilas. And the bottle is great. It's got a glass stopper.
Wow.
It's really well done. And there's a little story about the rabbit. The Aztec goddess of, let me get this right.
See, Mario's like a teacher.
The Aztec goddess of the agave, which is the cactus you distill tequila from, and the god of pulque. And very quickly, pulque is the most ancient type of liquor in Mexico. You would basically chop off the top of the agave, dig out a well out of the meat of the plant, and let the sap come up and naturally ferment. Bugs would fall in there, worms would fall in there, and that's where the tradition of putting a worm in the tequila bottle came from.
Wow.
And so the goddess of the agave and the god of pulque got together, and they had relations, and as a result had 400 mischievous bunny rabbits.
Oh my goodness!
And that's why there's a bunny rabbit on this. And the marketing, Leo, you showed the website earlier.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about the best agave being picked at night. I was trying to find out whether or not
Are you playing Linda in the background? Is that Linda Ronstadt singing mariachi?
Canciones de mi padre? No.
Yes.
I'm not playing it. It might be the website.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Okay.
But it's a really beautiful product. Congratulate your friends.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna show him the show. So in the meantime, a bunch of people have checked in. Diane Hauser Campbell has checked in. She said, "I love Barbara." She's in San Francisco, and she is a candy maker. So type in once again, Diane, what your candy company is. We're gonna have her call in very soon. Alana Diaz has just checked in. She's with Miles at the Stonewall Inn. Oh my God, she says all the stars are out. Yes, Miss October is here. Honey, you're really enjoying that. What are you eating? It looks delicious.
Bread. I'm eating bread.
Oh, I know. Listen, I'm eating pasta tonight.
But it's so good.
So Maria, Mommy wanted to tell you something.
Oh, Maria, you know the cup with your picture on it, I have it right on top of the shelf where my sink is. So I look at you every single day. Every day.
And today I cleaned the shelf and I put you back in the place of honor where she could see you.
Oh, that makes me so happy, Barbara.
That's so sweet.
That's so sweet. So you have that now. You have an apron. I know that because
now you have the apron, and she has her calendar. We have a lot going on. This is my calendar, but she has her calendar.
She has her calendar. Barbara, what's not to put you on the spot?
She said this is the picture that's on the cup.
Oh, that's a much younger version of me. But Barbara, not to put you on the spot, but what is your favorite calendar person so far? What's your favorite?
Who is your favorite calendar person? She's gonna look.
Yes, just comb through.
You like this?
It has to be Jay.
I bet it's gonna be
looking. You like this, my wait. He's cute. Look at that. And she's laughing.
Let me tell you,
she's
Barbara,
laughing because I showed her Jay.
Yeah, the neighbor, her next door neighbor would never make that calendar.
She said that's a riot. Jay told me he pressed this with his toe or something.
Yes, he took a picture on his phone with his toe. I mean, thank God it wasn't something else. That's all I'm going to do.
True Hollywood story.
All right, guys. I'm leaving. Mwah.
All right, Miss October is leaving.
Bye.
Honey,
Have
you
fun in
look
Canada.
You look stunning. She looks stunning.
Her hair looks great. I was like, who's this blonde beauty?
He never doesn't look stunning. How do you do that? So, Barbara, I don't know if you know, but the two guys this month, they are... we can't show it because shit.
Thomas and Andrew. She's looking right at it.
Thomas.
Watch where you put that finger, Maria.
Watch, I know. So they texted me this week. They were so excited that it was their mom.
She's laughing.
Yeah. There they are. Imagine if they were your next door neighbors, maybe you would say, come on over. I don't know.
Maybe that should be your next promotional item, Maria.
But this guy next door,
Jockstrap.
I mean,
What's the story with
and
Maria
here's the
Jockstrap?
thing. The cops pull right into Mommy's driveway. They block Mommy's driveway.
I don't like that because I don't want them to think they're stopping.
She thinks people now think that the cops are coming to her house.
Was she under arrest? Was your mother under arrest?
No.
No.
Maria wants to know if you were under arrest.
No, never.
Were
Hey,
you
look-
wearing something flashy, like your pink bathrobe or something?
What's the worst thing you ever did, Mom, in your life?
Oh my God.
Police have
When I
something
made you
to do
steal
with you,
that nut?
Susan.
I told Ma to steal a nut to take a nut out of the container when we were in like a candy store. She was like, I go, Ma, just take one, no big deal. Immediately she choked on it, of course.
Oh,
A big scene. She chokes on the nut. We have to run out of there.
Listen, one
You
time when I
can't
was
steal to save her life.
no, these Italian ladies, they can't do it. One time when I was a kid, I showed my mother how to how to get through the turnstile without paying. Do you know what she did? I was like, Ma, this is cool. We don't have to pay. She, on the way back, when we left, she put a token in. I go, what are you doing? You don't have to pay on the way out. She goes, I could never live with myself if I stole.
Oh.
And that was the last time I ever topped the turnstile.
Barbara, you have an invitation from Chocolatina Q Dessert.
Maria, when are you going to come to Florida to visit?
Oh, wow.
Who, me?
Yeah.
You know what? I know I keep saying
Not
it,
right now. It's too hot.
too hot, but I really want to come. Maybe,
You know, today they said that it hasn't been this hot in the summer since 1902.
Holy mackerel.
I wonder. So my granddaughter said, she calls me Ma. Ma, I wonder what the degrees were in 1902. I said, I don't know. They didn't tell us. They just said that.
That's crazy.
What it must have been.
I don't know. That's
Since
crazy.
1902?
Well, and California is on fire,
No,
right?
I don't remember it being this hot. I mean, we have had hot weather, but not
All right.
constant every single day.
A lot of that hot air is coming out of Susan, so.
So, Leah, what did you say about Chocolatina and Mommy?
Oh, there's an invitation that Chocolatina Q Dessert said, Susan, bring Barbara to Denver with you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So we'll
that
go
would
to
be-
Denver. I'm going to Denver on the 16th with Lynn Portis. Next time I go to Denver, I'll fly Mommy. Coco's there. I can't see any of the comments. Yes, Marty, I'll bring. So we'll go to Denver.
Oh,
She'll
you
get
would
on the
love-
plane. If I go get her and bring her, she'll go on the plane.
Beauty
We
was
went
just-
to Michigan in
I
March,
know.
May. We went to Michigan to see my. She's not afraid to fly.
I just don't want to go along.
She just can't go alone.
No, but that's okay. I heard you had a wonderful time, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. In Michigan, right? Did you like it?
Oh, it was beautiful.
So,
Where
Lavinia's
Adriana lived, so Grand Haven, right on the Michigan River.
So, fun fact, I'm a little bit obsessed with Betty Ford. So we go to St. Augustine, Mommy and me, my sister and my niece, and I go in this bookstore. I get a book about Betty Ford, and guess where her and Gerald are from? Grand Haven,
No.
Grand Rapids, where my niece is living, Michigan.
Oh, my God. What are the chances of that?
What are the
That's crazy.
chances?
Hey, Susie, did you see the First Ladies? I think it was on Showtime.
Yes, that's how I became obsessed. And in my show, I wrote this. Lynn Portis wrote me a song. Thank you, Betty Ford, for when Lavinia was at
Great
the Betty
song.
Ford Clinic. But yeah, I love Michelle Pfeiffer is the best.
So,
She was great.
can you talk about the dates for Lavinia's show, please?
So I will be in Denver on September 17th. I will be at the United Solo Festival at 42nd Street Theater Row Theaters, October 21st at 7 o'clock, and then again November 11th at 8:30.
But aren't you sold out? Aren't you sold out in October?
I'm sold out in October, but November there's still tickets. But there's only 50 seats in the theater because it's a theater festival. So I think I can put the link if it'll. I'm putting this in the chat. I don't know if this helps. I don't know.
No.
There's a link.
Yeah, put it in there. I also
if I can.
Yeah, go ahead, or maybe you can pull it up too. But
anyway, I don't think I can do it, but it doesn't matter. Everything's on my information. Miss Lavinia NYC. I mean, you all know. So, yeah, there's tickets for November 11th.
Remember the other night on TV they mentioned the Stonewall?
Oh, the other night on TV they mentioned the Stonewall. Yeah, we were watching this sitcom series.
Yeah.
On CNN Sunday night. They were doing all about sitcoms, and they mentioned the Stonewall and how
the shooting and everything.
The shooting and what was going on, and how gay characters have evolved in sitcoms from All in the Family to now, and how there's all these shows with like LGBTQ now and all kinds of stuff.
That's a really great documentary. I've seen all the 8 series. If you watch all of them, it breaks down the history of the sitcom. They're great.
And what is that on, Leo?
CNN.
All right. May I just take a moment to welcome, well, Rizzo has been on the show before, but can we please welcome Henry Davila, Mario's dog?
Look at the puppy, Ma.
Oh, my God. He's adorable.
Oh, what a cutie.
Rizzo, look how handsome he is. Oh, my goodness.
and the dog's cute, too.
Oh, my God, yes.
Mom wants to know who the handsome man is, Mario.
Show her the calendar. Show her the calendar.
Mario, wow, Mario, that's a beautiful picture.
Thank you.
Mom doesn't totally get the whole computer life, you know. She doesn't totally get like what's going on here, but she knows that something's happening. She thinks this is fiction.
Yeah, well, it is. It is. Okay, got to do a couple things. Diane Hauser Campbell has put the link to her candy store. She makes amazing candy. So it's The Candy Store SF, San Francisco, because she's in San Francisco. I'm pretty sure, I guarantee you can order. There it is. I've had that candy. It's off the hook. So if you are looking to order something as a gift to people, so The Candy Store SF, San Francisco, please go and order some things from my friend Diane. It's so creative.
Ooh, what
a beautiful gift to send friends.
Oh, that looks like fun.
Doesn't it? I'm going to have to order some stuff.
Play with your food and eat it.
Lynn Porter says, joined us. She is the composer on Doing Time with Lavinia. She's incredible. She also scores Christopher. While I get my food, talk about what, are you working on anything right now, Chris?
No.
Yeah. Are you going to start doing cabones again?
I'm writing. Yeah, I don't know. I might do that once in a while, no. But I think I'm going to do something new, something that have to do with Jersey City and what goes on in Jersey City, and maybe get a really younger cast to, I think I don't know. I kind of just want to be. Hey, look at that guy.
Yes, there he is.
Yeah.
He's cute. Who's he?
He's coming soon.
So, Chris, Chris DePiero, DEPIERRO.com. Go and check that out, because Chris has got a million things on there. And the one thing I can watch over and over and over again is Miami or Bust, a Hoboken Bad. I don't know how many times I've seen it. It's hysterical. Lynn also wrote the music for that. So check that out.
Welcome to Hoboken.
Susan had a great scene in that.
Outstanding scene.
Where's the
Mommy
one
said, isn't that where Sinatra came from? Yes. Oh, there's Chris.
Make your father proud.
The great Cha-Cha. The owner of Cha-Cha.
Cha-Cha, Ma. He owns an Italian restaurant, or did, before he passed away. On Little Italy.
Little Italy.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to do the food section of our show now. Can everybody please, 1, 2, 3, say, go ahead, keep eating. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on, Barbara. Go ahead, keep eating. All right. Beautiful. I love this. This is fantastic. So what are we doing tonight? What did I make? Because I'm off my diet for a little while. I just have to be. I made fusilli with chicken, broccoli, and I had to write it down because I always forget what I put these things. Okay, so I put garlic butter with Tuscan herb olive oil, onion, salt, and crushed red peppers. Look at how it smells. Yeah.
It's a lot of flavor. A lot of
Doesn't it, Barbara? Can you smell it? Can you smell it?
Mommy wants.
Listen, I'm gonna come to Florida, and I'm gonna cook for you for a change.
She would love that. She made an eggplant parmesan yesterday. Oh my God, so
I
good.
bet it was delicious. So what did I do for a salad? I did romaine. No, isn't it pretty? Romaine lettuce, baby cucumbers, and then I put raspberries and blackberries.
Ooh,
my favorite. You know what this is?
Wow.
It's honey chèvre cheese. So it's chèvre cheese, which is goat cheese with honey in it. Look at London. London's like that.
Give me that salad. Give me that salad. Give me that salad.
Look at that guy.
That's London. That's Maria's girlfriend's dog, but her dog.
Oh, cute.
So that, and then what am I doing for dessert? Because we do want to start thinking blue now as much as we can. I got chocolate cupcakes with blue frosting on it. Everybody, don't forget to vote. November 8th is coming up. You can vote early, but for the love of God, this country is in so much stress right now. I don't care what you've ever done before. You have to vote blue this year. You can go back and do whatever the hell you did before, but we must all vote blue. Today I read that in a bunch of states, they're taking out the exemption in some of these, I don't even want to say it in front of Barbara, but some of these awful cases. So please, whatever you do, just go to all those websites Leo just posted, plan your vote. Florida Rising is my new favorite thing. It's all these people got together, started this website in Florida called Florida Rising. You should check it out, Suzie, while you're there. FloridaRising.org, and they are up in arms about what's happening in Florida, and they're posting all this amazing stuff. It's a lot of young people. It's a lot of the people from the Parkland school. There's a great representative now. His last name is Frost, and he's running. There's a lot of amazing stuff happening in Florida. It always gets a bad rap, but there's great people doing great things. So just get out there, Floridians. Barbara, get your neighbor to vote. Get him to vote blue.
She wants you to get your neighbors to vote blue. Democratic.
Oh, I know. You know, I have too many Republicans in my neighborhood.
What are you going to do, Barbara? Too many. I know it's a little crazy over there. Everywhere.
But not Mommy. Mommy is a Democrat.
All right. So we have about 6 minutes left. So we're going to go around. I want everybody. Bobby Kent is so funny. I want everybody to leave us with a positive thought. We have to stay positive. What are you laughing at, Leo?
What Bobby said. Vote twice.
I know, I saw. He's so cool.
Bobby Kent is on the line?
Yes, Bobby Kent is on the line.
Bobby, it's my mommy. Do you see my mommy?
Eddie Cruz.
Bobby Kent is on watching.
Oh, he's watching.
This is my mommy, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Little treat for Rizzo. All the puppies now want treats. Okay, so everybody, let's start with Kristen Piero. Leave us with a positive vote about November and taking our country back.
Oh my God! Wow, I you added that part at the what?
All right, you know whatever you want.
My positive note is that the younger generation is going to save us. They're going to come out in droves, and we're going to take over. They're underestimating the young people coming out. They're really pissed off, and they don't like. Oh, hey, wait. And they don't like the way it's going, and they're stepping up. And I think that's going to be ace in the hole, as they say. I positively love Lynn Portis. Thank you.
What else could you? So, Leo, what do you think? What do you think we should focus on?
Get out and vote. Things are changing every day where it proves that we need to speak our minds if we want the world to keep continuing on the path of love and honor and respect.
Beautiful. Mario Davila, what would you like to say, my love?
I think it's really interesting. I think as terrible as this Supreme Court session was, I think that it really motivated a lot of people to change their minds about the way they've been voting.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Barbara, did you want to say something about the people getting out to vote?
What do you think about the voting? What do you think people should do? You think it's going to turn out positive, or what do you think?
Oh God, I hope it go Democrat, but I don't know. I don't know how they could think that the Republicans are right. You know, I just don't get it.
I don't get. That's a perfect way. It's almost like we should just end on that. So I'm going to piggyback on what Barbara said. I don't get it either. It's more complicated than we would ever have time to describe.
Too much.
I'm not going to pick on anybody. I'm not going that route. What I'm saying is I agree with Chris DePiero, what he said. I talk to young people all the time. I do it at Brandy's. I do it at Stonewall. I do it when I teach. I do believe, because people our age, well, I'm older than most of you, but we vote. Well, this group will vote. Our friends will vote. But I think that Chris is right. The young people are going to really do this. And let's just put let's motivate everybody, though, because this is our country. And guess what? I'm taking the flag back.
That's right.
From those crazy nutbags that stormed the Capitol. This is our flag. I just took it back. Let go of that. Let go of our country. Get the hell out of our way and let us be the democracy we were meant to be. And we are going to end the show on that. I want to thank everybody that joined us tonight. What party this was.
Yay. Thank you, Maria, for having us.
Oh, my God. And Chris DePiero, thank you for being on standby while Leo.
Nice seeing all of you.
And
Bye,
I love
Barbara.
all of you. And I'll see everybody next week, 9 p.m.
Maria, I love you.
I love you more.
Take care.
I love you more.
We
Barbara.
love you all.
We're going to come visit. Bye, everybody.
Fine with me.